Hi, and welcome to the Surf and River Report. I'm Dr. Andrea Neal from Blue Ocean Sciences. Tonight we're here speaking with MJ Taylor.
Very nice to be here.
MJ, could you tell us a little bit about your organization?
I'm the Education and Outreach Director with the American Tall Ship Institute, and our mission is positive youth and community development using tall ships and boat building as mediums. And we really seek to connect kids as well as all kinds of people with the ocean on our tall ship, the Bill of Rights. We do this with hands-on marine science programming, tall ship sailing where everybody has to work together in the beautiful backdrop of the Channel Islands.
Oh, fantastic. So for everyone out there who doesn't know what a tall ship, what is a tall ship?
Well, a tall ship is just sort of a funny term for a really big sailing ship. We have a 137-foot wooden schooner, and one of the things that's very interesting about these ships is they really require a lot of cooperation in order to get them to go from one place to the next. Our mainsail, for example, weighs about as much as your car. So it really requires a lot of cooperation, and kids and all the people that we have on board work together to sail this ship. And of course, since we do it by harnessing natural power, like wind power, it is really working and sailing in harmony with the environment.
So how long is the Bill of Rights, and how many can you have on her?
Well, the Bill of Rights is 137 feet in terms of her length, and we're licensed for 88 people, but generally we usually have groups of about 40, and we work with all kinds of kids. Really our focus is kids. We work with kids from 4th grade up through college. We work with a really wide variety of schools. And then a lot of the kids that we work with are considered to be high risk. We have a lot of gang intervention and gang prevention partnerships in Ventura County and Santa Barbara County. And this is an opportunity for kids that have maybe never been to the beach, have never been sailing, to come on board, and it really blows their minds. It's such a dramatic way to get out onto the ocean. And really we're also seeking to create stewards of the ocean environment. We have a beautiful environment here on the coast, and we have a wonderful national park, a wonderful marine sanctuary, and we really want people to know that those resources are there and know what they can do to protect them.
So do you have any good examples of some of the kids that you've worked with and the impact your program has had on them?
Yeah, we also we do sailing programs on the tall ship, and then we also do traditional boat building programs primarily for high-risk youth. And we actually have very heavily gang-involved youth in Oxnard that have been with us now for quite some time, that have been so affected by the work that they've done with us, that they've actually completely changed their lives around, and we've even hired one of them to work with us. So.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. So when you're out in the ocean, what's the thing that you think most inspires the kids?
Well, the landscape is amazing. The idea of being out on the Pacific Ocean, the wildlife is certainly very inspiring. It's hard to beat the effect on kids when the beautiful pod of dolphins that we have living year-round in the channel comes and swims by. They're never, ever, ever going to forget that. And when we can put the dolphins in the context of the food chain and how the food chain is affected by our own actions as human beings, we can actually tie those things together, and it's a lesson that they'll bring away with them and hopefully change their actions in their everyday lives.
Fantastic. You brought some media with you, and let's roll that clip.
Hi everyone, my name is MJ Taylor. I'm the Education and Outreach Director with the American Tall Ship Institute. Today is a really exciting day for us. We're launching our second boat built with youth in Oxnard. Boat building is a big part of what we do, but we also have another ship, a much bigger ship, and we'd like to take you down and show it to you right now. Well, welcome to the Tall Ship Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights is a 137-foot wooden schooner. Her permanent home is here now in Channel Islands Harbor. Come aboard. So welcome on board the Bill of Rights. As you can see, she is a beautiful, beautiful ship One of the amazing things about traditional ships like this is they really teach cooperative learning and working together. Our main sail, the sail furthest aft here, weighs over a ton. So it's impossible to pull up by yourself. So even if you've never sailed on a ship, everybody has to join together and really help to raise the sail and actually make this boat get from place to place. Our aim is to really make the kids we work with more aware of the beautiful ocean environment and to help be stewards of it in the future. We also do hands-on marine science activities such as squid dissection, we talk about plastics, we talk about plankton, as well as doing everything that's necessary to sail the boat. A lot of people ask us, hey, we're not kids, we want to go sailing. How can we get out on the water? Well, there's a way to do that. We have a wonderful partnership with Island Packers, a local family-owned company that allows us to offer public sails on the weekends. And that's a really a wonderful way for us to involve the community in our mission, show them the boat, and show them that this is a resource for the community as a whole. All the money that we raise through those Island Packers sales actually goes directly into our scholarship fund, so it's a way of supporting our programs as well. A lot of the youth that we work with are youth that come thanks to fundraising activities and fundraising in the community. They wouldn't have any other way to attend one of our programs, so that's a great way to support that. We also have an incredible volunteer corps. People come from all over Ventura County as well as far south from LA to come. They help us work on the ship. They help make it better for the future. As you can imagine, a 137 wooden ship like this really takes a lot of maintenance, so we love our volunteers as well. To find out more about what we are doing, we have a website, www.americantallship.org. That's a way to find out about our boat building programs, our marine science programs, programs that we do with Island Packers. We do sails that last anywhere from 3 hours to 6 days. A lot of teachers ask us more about our programs. They want more information. Thing to really know about our programs is they are tailored to every group that we work with. Our aim is to make sure that our curriculum that we offer on board dovetails and supports the work in the classroom, so that this is a really hands-on learning experience that can be a stepping stone for further studies in the classroom. It's a great way to expose kids to marine science, but we also teach a lot of maritime history as well as Pacific Coast history here on the ship. Obviously, it's a great platform to do so. I encourage you to come down, see us, meet me, find out more about what we're doing, and find out why we are a great new resource for the community of Ventura County. My name is MJ Taylor. I am the Education and Outreach Director with the American Tall Ship Institute. Come sailing!
That was terrific. It's really impactful work. Tell us a little bit more about the boat building program and how you brought it to Ventura.
I was formerly working in marine education up at San Francisco in the San Francisco Maritime National Historical Park, and we ran a boat building program there, and I observed firsthand how effective this kind of hands-on long-term program where you produce something tangible has on particularly high-risk youth. We piloted the program last year in partnership with the City of Oxnard, a program they have called Operation Peaceworks, which is they get kids who are really involved in gangs before they turn 18, and they try to get them to make a change before they become adults, and the implications are a lot more severe. So we piloted it last year. We built our first boat, and now we're actually building with all students that have either been expelled from middle school or experiencing a lot of trouble in middle school. And they come and they learn how to work together, they learn how to use tools, and we get them out on the water, and they do a lot of sailing as well. So it's a really amazing program, and we regularly launch boats in the community, and I encourage you to come down and check it out.
You brought some media with you, and let's roll that clip.
Thanks for coming here today. Today is the day that we launched our boat. These guys have been working really hard on it today. We've actually built this boat with about 5 guys. Some of them are going to be along later, but right now we've got 2. We've got Jose and we've got Kevin. I just want to give them a really big round of applause because they worked so hard. They could not have done it without our fabulous instructors. We have Matthew, who's our boat building instructor. And then we have Edgar. And first boat building class, and you seem to like boat building up here. And he did such a good job that we decided to hire Edgar. So he's actually our boat building intern, and he's done a really good job.
This Granny Pram that's right here behind me, it's a Ian Autry design. It can be built either as a rowboat or a sailboat. It's made out of primarily marine grade plywood and mahogany. They learned how to do everything from sand and shape the hull to how to mix and apply epoxy. We did just a few days ago, did a couple of coats of paint on it and varnish and oil, and I think the results are pretty astounding. The life expectancy for a boat like this is at least, I would say, 5 or 6 years of normal use. It can last longer. I know that other boats like this have lasted for decades. Depends on the maintenance and the care that's taken with them, but they're really sturdy little boats.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to have these guys carry this boat down to the waterfront and launch it and christen it. And then take it for its first row, which is going to be really, really, really exciting. So, those of you who don't know, this particular boat building program is part of a really amazing community partnership called Awakening Minds, Changing Paths. And so these guys are working in partnership with the Boys and Girls Club, Big Brothers Big Sisters, and the school district. And it's a really innovative after school and sort of wraparound program that really gives these kids, awesome kids, a chance to try some new things. So it's pretty amazing. Not only have they done a lot of sailing, they've built the boats, but they've also been learning to ride. And this is the first of 4 boats that we'll build with this partnership. So, you guys ready? All right.
All right.
I christened this boat Alexandria.
Good job. Right, Edgar. Let's get a hand on here, Kevin.
Yup.
She floats! She floats! Row you around. Right, you remember how to row? Yeah, help him, Edgar. You guys both gotta do it together or you're gonna go around in circles.
We did a little bit.
We are back with the Surf and River Report, and I'm here with MJ Taylor and the American Tall Ship Institute. So you offer programs for kids for boat building, and you offer sales. Are there any other types of programs that you're going to be offering children throughout the year?
We also do multi-day sales. We work with a lot of schools and a lot of other nonprofits in partnership with them. And our programs primarily focus on marine science and STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and math. We're part of a partnership in Region 8 right now, which is Ventura, Santa Barbara, Kern, and San Luis Obispo County, to really offer more innovative STEM programs, particularly geared towards marine science, to really help teachers and kids connect with the wonderful ocean resources that we have, and of course how to protect them.
Yeah. So what's it like to see a kid see the ocean for the first time up close and personal when they've never seen it before?
It's really amazing, and this is one of the reasons why I do this kind of work. A lot of the kids that we work with have never been on a ship. They have had no experience with the ocean. And they're terrified at first. They're terrified. They think they're going to be eaten by a shark. They think they're going to drown. I mean, that's across the board. And a really funny thing is a lot of the kids that we work with, you know, they're these big, tough kids, and they come in, they've got their hoodies on, and, you know, they get on the ship and they get a little nervous, and suddenly they're not so tough. And one of the reasons why a tall ship is such an effective tool for education in terms of these kinds of kids is it's so new to them that you have their attention. Whereas maybe a more conventional classroom setting where they it's been years and years and years and they have not been succeeding for their whole life. This is a completely different learning platform for them, and they pay attention because it's new, and then we can start to engage them with a really different type of hands-on education.
And the work that you do is absolutely incredible. This is Dr. Andrea Neal from Blue Ocean Sciences, and I look forward to hosting more Surf and River reports and bringing great information to you about our local community. Thank you so much for viewing. Have a great night.